Exercise 3.5 on page 149. So let's put exercise 3.5. Whoopsies. Get my brain working. Exercise 3.5. Make sure you put the date on the top of your page. We're going to look at number one. Now look, how do you do these ones? Well, you've got to find a fraction of a whole amount. So, for example, say you've got a question, you've got to find what 2/5 of 40 is. Now, there are a couple of different ways of doing it, but I think probably the best way for you guys is simply what you do is you replace the of, the word of, with a multiply. So you go 2/5, replace the of with the times 40. Now, if you work out that sum, you will get the answer. Now, you can either do it on your calculator, like 2 times 40 divided by 5, but I reckon you should be able to simplify fractions. So, does 5 go into 40? Yes, it does. 5 goes into 48 times, and 5 goes into itself 1 times. So, 2 times 8 is 16 over 1. So, the answer is 16. So, 2/5 of 40 is 16. Say you had something like 3/5. Let's do another one. So you had 3/5 of 15. That doesn't look like a 5, does it? 3/5 of 15. All you do is you rewrite it as 3 on 5 times 15. So we replace the word of with the times, and then we simplify it. Will 5 go into 15? Yes, it will. 5 will go into 15 3 times, and it'll go into self once. 3 3s are 9, 9 over 1. So 3/5 of 15 is 9. Now, what I want you to do is have a go at number 1 of exercise 3.5. So we've just seen how you can find a fraction of a whole number. What about if you wanted to find, say, what's 3/4 of 4/5? So if we had what's 3/4 of 12, we could work it out like we did before. But this time we're going, what's 3/4 of 4/5? So what's a fractional amount of a fraction? Well, it's exactly the same as the way we did it before. All you do is you rewrite that, and you replace the word of with a multiply symbol, and then you work out the fraction. Now 4 will cancel with 4. That's 1 each time. So the answer is 3 over 5. So 3/4 of 4/5 is 3 over 5. Let's do another one. Say you had what's 3/5 of 25 over 9. All you do is you rewrite it. Wherever you see the word of, you replace it with a times. 25 over 9. And that will give you, let's cancel. 5 goes into 25 5 times. 3 goes into 9 3 times. So it'll give you 5 over 3. If you want to write it as a mixed numeral, that will be 1 and 2 over 3. Okay? So what I want you to have a go at now is number 2. Now, let's do another type of problem. Let's do the sort of ones that are in question 3. So say you've got, this is just multiplying numbers and fractions. Say you've got 4 times 2 and 3 over 20. How do you do that? Well, the first thing you should do, we're doing a multiplication here, first thing you should do is change any mixed numerals. Now here's the mixed numeral there. So change mixed numerals into improper fractions. So you rewrite it and you go, right, we've got to change this mixed number into an improper fraction. So you go 2 lots of 20, 2 times 20 is 40, 40 plus 3 is 43. So this 2 and 3 over 20 equals 43 over 20. Okay? Now, all you have to do now, oh, by the way, you probably should write 4 as 4 over 1, because 4 is the same as 4 over 1. So you write all these numbers as fractions, and improper fractions in this case, and then you just go through and you simplify. So 4 will go into 20 5 times. Okay, so the answer will be 43 over 5. How many, let's see, 5 eighths are 40, so that will be 8 and 3 remainder, 8 and 3 over 5. Let's do another one. Say you had, let's see, say you had 5 and 1 over 12 multiplied by 8. Now you have to rewrite both of these numbers here, 5 and 1 over 12 and 8, as fractions. So you go 5 times 12 is 60, plus the number on the top is 61. So 61 over 12, 8 is simply 8 over 1. Now you can try to simplify things. What will go into 12 and what will go into 8? 4 will go into 8 2 times. 4 will go into 12 3 times. So you've ended up with 61 over 3. Now 3 will go into 61 20 times. 20 times 3 is 60, with 1 left over. So 20 and a third is the answer. What I want you to do now is have a go at working through number 3 and the rest of that exercise 3.5.